So.
I see him, but he's.
I was like, yeah. Yeah, you have it. Well, watch it.
Eyes there.
Yeah.
That's key. That's gonna give you a hard time.
After work.
Pay your card bill.
State law requires this body to announce that a copy of the current Open Meeting Act is available at the council chambers entrance where it is accessible to the public. Weeks.
Here.
Teller.
Here.
Hart.
Here.
Warren.
Here.
Aaron Johnson.
Here.
Huker.
Here.
Ben Johnson.
Here.
Smith.
Here.
Okay, everybody rise for a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item agenda 1, consent agenda. Approve this agenda, pay the claims as submitted. Aaron? Stacy?
Huker.
Yes.
Ben Johnson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Weed.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Aaron Johnson.
Yes.
Item agenda 2, approve the minutes of the July 21st, 2026 regular city council meeting. Lola moves and Corey seconds.
Hart.
Yes.
Warren.
Abstain.
Aaron Johnson.
Yes.
Huker.
Abstain.
Ben Johnson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Thank you.
Public forum for non-agenda items. See nobody here, so I'll close public forum. Item agenda 4, open public hearing to receive comments on the City of Holdrege zoning administrator's request to rezone lots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, Lot 6, Holdrege Lincoln Edition from R2 multifamily residential to C3 service commercial. Nobody here for public hearing, so we'll close the public hearing at this time. Item agenda 5, approve the City of Holdrege zoning administrator's request to rezone lots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, Lot 6, Holdrege Lincoln Edition from R2 multifamily residential to C3 service commercial.
Do we hear anything about it or no? Just,
Do you want some discussion or?
is it all of it's just owned by the person who owns the?
It's just a housekeeping.
So,
Yeah, I was gonna
it's a
say, this
housekeeping
isn't for
thing.
anything out of the ordinary, it's just
No.
something that should have been, that wasn't.
Yes. Right. They're looking at selling, so they caught it,
Oh, okay.
so it's just a clean it from the floor.
I'll make a motion. Okay, Nick moves,
I'll say it.
Aaron seconds.
Weiss.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Aaron Johnson.
Yes.
Euchre.
Yes.
Ben Johnson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Item agenda 6, consider the first reading of ordinance 2498, amending chapter 8, article 7, section 8-711 of this Holdrege municipal code related to dead or diseased tree removal on private property.
And I would see, on my copy anyway, The very first 8-711 in the first line doesn't have a dash in it, so that'll have to be corrected. Otherwise, as read. First reading ordinance 2498. An ordinance to amend chapter 8, article 7, section 8-711 of the Holdrege Municipal Code related to dead or diseased tree removal on private property, repealing all other ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith, providing for the severability of all parts thereof, and designating the time described when this ordinance shall be in effect, be it ordained by the mayor and council of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska.
I have a question. Have we always had this
Yes.
on here, and have we ever had to use it? Is there something really happening to our trees or something?
Well, no, it actually, and Corey maybe will explain this better.
I can probably explain. So, we have obviously in the ordinance the tree board. And this gives the ability of, under existing ordinance, somebody can petition the tree board to have a tree removed for various reasons, such as it's diseased or it's damaged in some way or another. The way that it reads, and this came to my attention from somebody that made a complaint about a tree and wanted it removed from the property. And Chris and I began talking about it, talked about it with the mayor. And the way that it reads, it gave us some concerns about the way that it's written on whether or not the city has liability. And the reason why is because it basically mandates the city to take action on these trees rather than private property owners. Because frankly, when a tree is on your private property, largely it's your responsibility. So I began looking at other ordinances from other places all across the state regarding this issue, and I wanted to limit the city's liability for these issues with the tree board. And the way the tree board reads is we can't take action for so long a period of time, and so basically it's the city's responsibility once we are notified about it. And so if that tree falls on somebody's house and we haven't done anything about it, then I'm worried about the city's potential liability. Frankly, most other ordinances that I looked at, including Omaha, Lincoln, Gretna, they provide a process where the city can take action, but do it immediately if there's an emergency situation where a tree needs to come down rather than this delayed process. But by and large part, it really should be the personal property or the real property owner's obligation to take the tree down. And frankly, it's could be used as a mechanism for the city to intercede in what otherwise would be a civil dispute amongst neighbors. And so, in talking with the mayor and Chris, my advice was that we should amend the statute, giving the city the authority to take a tree out if it's an emergency situation, or in the event nothing happens and it really should happen, but limiting the city's liability for having this delayed process, basically putting the tree in our possession, and if something bad happens in the meantime, the city could face liability. But also trying to stop the city from being the middleman in what otherwise should be civil actions amongst neighbors. So that's what this was modeled after and trying to do. And again, I think our ordinance was really inconsistent with what I saw from other cities across the state.
But this would be at the behest of the tree board, their recommendation.
So, I mean, it does not get rid of the tree board.
Good. No, that's what I'm saying, it's at their behest, if they requested.
That's right. But, and frankly, honestly, the way that I modeled this is that instead of the tree board determining that it's an emergency situation,
Right.
it falls on Lance's head.
Okay.
Rather than having to go through that administrative process. I think this would expedite in an emergency situation. A tree is diseased or infectious or something like that and needs to be taken down. why have to, go through the process of publicizing a meeting of the tree board, convening it? Really, you're saying, well, this really isn't an emergency if we're waiting, 7 to 10 days to convene the tree board to then start taking action.
Right.
That really should, limit the city's liability if he gets notified of a problem tree and yanks it out rather than waiting.
Certainly.
So I think it streamlines the process a little bit more. But it does not get rid of the tree board. The tree board's still going to exist.
Right.
It kind of limits their ability to intercede in these and basically be an intermediary, honestly, between neighbors. A lot of times where a neighbor will say, my neighbor won't take this tree down, we want the city to do it for me.
So to be clear, we're talking about trees on personal property,
On
not
private
easements.
property, not on the city easement.
But aren't we opening another door there by sticking our nose in the middle of it? Shouldn't we just stay out of it and have that be strictly?
That's what we're trying to do, honestly.
But that's what we're changing the ordinance, because the existing ordinance says that we're gonna be liable if we don't.
That we have to, that the tree board can get involved.
If we're putting the tree board in the middle of it,
We're not.
aren't we kind of putting more liability on ourselves by doing that?
So the way the ordinance reads right now is that if Trent owns a tree and it overhangs your property, he can bring an action to the tree board saying, I want them to take this down. He won't take it down.
But
And now I'm getting rid of that.
isn't that skipping a step anyways? Like we already have ordinance that cover his personal property, the overhang into his personal property. He can see fit to do what he wants, can't he?
Trent is responsible for the tree that's planted on his yard.
Right, but if it's not, yeah.
But if it's overhanging his yard, that's your tree.
Right. So
So-
then, what I'm saying is, we already give the homeowner the ability to do what he sees fit in that situation.
They absolutely positively can, and they should.
Right,
They should be doing
but if we're giving power to the tree board and leaving it up to them and their recommendation, then isn't that putting liability on the city saying, yes, we take responsibility of it, it is a problem, we have to deal with it. And then what are we gonna do, turn around and pass that cost on to the resident? Or just eat it?
And we would assess the cost if we take it out,
If we take it out and they won't,
If it's
and we
disease.
have to take it out.
or damage, storm damage, or whatever it is.
So it would happen the same way if we had to go in there and do weeds. But, and frankly, this is gonna be similar to the way we do abatement for weeds. Because really, it's his call and he gets to make that decision. It doesn't go before a weed board to say we need to come in and do this. So we're removing, honestly, the tree board from the equation.
I'm saying we can take that out.
If we have to.
Give them the option if they don't do it in a timely fashion.
Right, I think we provide them notice that this tree has been identified as infectious. They have to take immediate action. If they don't, then we do, and then we bill them for it.
Right, which shifts the which makes the responsibility fall directly on them.
Correct.
It's their tree, and now they know, and now we're moving forward, and if you didn't do anything, we're coming in and we're doing it.
But they don't have, they have a short window of time to do that. Under
Right.
the existing ordinance, it could last for a couple of months
Yeah, this-
before that tree actually gets removed.
This shortens up.
Yes.
But a homeowner, let's say the tree's on one property and it overhangs.
Yep.
And where it overhangs property, they don't have the right to cut off.
Oh, yeah.
You have
They
the right
do.
to cut anything off.
You can
from
cut
it?
that straight up.
You can cut it straight up and down.
You can't trespass onto somebody's property and cut the whole tree down.
I see.
But if their tree basically, is
Yeah.
overlapping your property,
Stuff.
then you can absolutely cut that down as long as you don't commit a trespass by going onto their
It's
land.
usually good practice to contact your neighbor and ask that
Yeah.
they do something first. If they don't,
Well,
say, if you don't mind, I would like to.
aren't we opening the door though for neighbor after neighbor who's pissed off at each other to call and complain about their property, and then here we go, we gotta send Lance or the tree board or whoever to go get in the middle of it and say, yeah, it needs trimmed, but he don't have any money to trim it, so that's why he's pissed
Well,
off.
it's gotta be a damaged or diseased tree.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's
if
actually-
it's a,
Yeah, it states that in there.
If it's a-
There has to be an obstruction to traffic, or a damaged tree, or
Yep.
danger, or hazard.
If it's just,
the old ordinance have that where if, you didn't like his tree, he could get the tree board to say, it's an unsightly tree, and get them behind it, and they're taking the tree up.
but you
Or
can't,
unsafe.
yeah, you can't just bring the city in to
Yeah.
cut it up because it's overhanging on your property unless it's.
And,
This
and
is taking it down.
You have the prerogative to
Right.
take care of that one.
so there's a particular tree I got called about, and the guy came in and saw me, and he wanted to use the tree board to have it removed because the guy whose tree it was would not do it. Well, it technically doesn't fit under the ordinance because it got damaged by lightning. And that was not covered under the ordinance. It only says if it's diseased, not, and it doesn't say anything about being damaged by lightning. It
How
not
would
be
that have
covered.
hurt the person that came to see you though?
What's that?
How is that affecting the person other than you didn't like maybe looking at it? I don't know.
Well, if,
Well, he's afraid it's gonna fall on his house.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
and that's what this is covering, it's not just covering the civil
So,
dispute.
so
about the trees over.
I mean, I used like Gretna's ordinance versus Bellevue's ordinance because they expanded a little bit further to describe what dangerous trees would be as opposed to what our existing ordinance does. But again, it streamlines the process to get the tree board kind of out of the middle of it and really put it in the superintendent's hands to make those decisions. So if somebody calls and says, hey, there's a dangerous tree, would you come look at it? Because right now they can do that now. But instead of going to the superintendent, they go to the tree board.
And we're not doing any of this until something is reported, right? We're not-
No,
Correct.
It's not proactive.
Just making sure.
And honestly, you know, again, if somebody calls and says, there's a damaged tree, I'm worried about it, the first step would be, Lance, go look at it, say, yeah, I agree, it's damaged or diseased. Contact the owner of the tree and say, you have such and such a period of time in order to take it down on your own. And it would have to get to a point where Lance believes it's a danger, then that he would take it down. But, you know, it really fits on the owner to take down the tree. It's really their obligations.
It costs a lot to take a tree down.
It does.
Do we give them, I don't know, if anything's happened in the past, we give them amount of time to pay back or something?
I think I put in the ordinance, it says a reasonable amount of time to get that done. Again, based upon the totality of the circumstances.
And the other thing is, you know, we don't have very many tree service
That's
people.
the next issue.
Yeah, you gotta get on the list.
Right.
I've been waiting for a month and a half right now.
I mean, but I think it makes sense to say a reasonable amount of time under the circumstances rather than say you have 5 days or
Right.
10 days, because then it doesn't account for things like that.
Right.
But if it's a danger, that's when we're gonna come in.
Right.
Other than that, no, we're not gonna go in and do anything, it's just.
And actually, any homeowner that deems the tree is a danger would agree that we should have the city come in and take care of this, even if I can't get a tree company to come in.
If they're telling you it's 2 months.
Right.
You know, like storm damage, they're going forever.
But I do believe that a tree company, if you told them it was an emergency, they would be there.
You'd think.
Good, thank you.
I'm just trying to find the happy medium, and again, not expose the city to increase liability, and I think it's a smarter way to handle the situation based upon all the other cities. I think it makes a lot of sense to do it this way, so.
Dave, did you already read that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're just,
Yeah, I read it, but we don't have any motions.
right, that was my question.
Yeah.
I'll make the motion.
Okay,
I'll second.
and Stacy seconds.
Tiller,
Yes.
Hart,
Yes.
Waring,
Yes.
Aaron Johnson,
Yes.
Bucher,
Yes.
Ben Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Weeds.
Yes.
Thank you.
Item agenda 7, adopt resolution 2026-05, authorizing Mayor Lefrig to sign the 2026 Nebraska Board of Public Roads Classifications Standards Municipal Annual Certification of Program Compliance.
I didn't make that.
You know, he just sits there and types this.
How
can I make this a
how many words can we get into that? Do I have a motion?
I'll make that one.
Trent moves. Shane seconds. Thank you very much.
Ben Johnson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Aaron Johnson.
Yes.
Eager.
Yes.
Open discussion. Dane, we'll start with you tonight.
Well, it's time for another league conference. I see it says September 11th is the latest to get the discounted rates, but the real issue is that rooms fill up right away, so as soon as you let me know, the better.
Okay, thank you. Chris?
Last meeting, we had some citizen concern about some ADA compliance for our parking. We have contacted multiple, the state, engineering firms, and we're compiling that information. And we'll probably have something out to you very shortly. I'll give you an idea where we're at. That's all I've got.
Okay, thank you. Chief?
National Night Out tonight. Lots going on.
I don't think we have
Put your porch light on.
skaters tonight.
No, a little chilly.
Bonfires.
Yeah. School starts 13th. So, Officer Goldfish graduates 20th in the academy, so it'd be nice to get him back. We hired a new dispatcher back, Casey Smith. So excited to have her back. And just posted for a new dispatcher. She was retiring. So just to fill that void. Other than that, that's all I got.
Okay, great, thank you.
I just reiterate what Chris said. We've consulted about the regulations regarding the ADA. Mayor, Chris, and I have all shared emails back and forth in terms of what compliance looks like under the ADA. It's not easy. There's luckily some good websites out there that are make it simpler than the actual ADA, but I'm excited to see what we come up with there. Second, I wanted to thank everybody that participated in the bike rodeo and safety day. Despite the fact that it was the hottest 2 days of the year, I thought it was a huge success. Between the police department and my office, we gave out 72 out of the 80 helmets that we had. I wish that we would have maybe gotten a few more scooter riders out there to give the helmets away, but I'm excited about starting out the kids younger, and hopefully they'll learn to wear them. And they were all excited, despite how hot it was. The best thing we did was bring out the snow cone truck, because that was the most popular thing imaginable. But I'd like to continue doing that into the future. Frankly, Chief and I talked, and I'd like to maybe just purchase a bulk amount of those helmets because they're very reasonable for us to get them. I think they're only $12 or $13 a piece, when you buy them in bulk like that. So, and maybe come up with a program to again encourage more of them to start wearing them. So, but I wanted to thank the fire department, the police departments, patrol. We had the National Guard out there, and I think everybody enjoyed it, even as hot as it was. So.
Okay, thank you. Shane?
Nothing tonight.
Stacy?
No, thank you.
Cory?
Nothing for me.
Nick?
Nothing.
Ben?
That reminded me, I did have a complaint this week about over by the pool, the same situation, the curbs over there.
Okay.
And then they inquired about, I don't know if it was the same person or not, I couldn't remember, but they said they inquired last year about speed bumps or something in that area, crosswalk or something, and we had told them, something about getting a survey done over there, or we had to do a traffic study or something over there at that time, so I guess just following up on that, if we ever.
We can do, I mean, crosswalks shouldn't be that big of an issue. Speed bumps are a concern when it comes time for snow removal and things like that.
Yeah, along the same lines, I guess. I don't know if I'll get a call back about it since the pool's closed now, but same thing, there's no curb cuts over there. I don't think on one side or something. And
We'll take a look at it.
yeah, same thing. Thank you. That was it.
Just kind of a reminder, you're gonna have road closing on 18th, the 183 in Spalding Drive, so. Plan on going to school, go around. Plan on going golfing, go around. That was all I had.
I just echo from the bike rodeo, a lot of good results, reviews from that and everything else with the county fair, this past week. Sounds like everything went off without a hitch, and appreciate everybody's support for making another successful one, so that's all I had.
Okay, thank you. I'll just reiterate just real briefly on 18th Avenue. It's going to be, 60 days at the, depending on the weather.
Yep.
But it needs to be done, so,
Yep.
we just patience from everybody.
100%.
But it's something that has been needed to be done for quite some time, so really get after it. If the weather holds, it could be,
Be patient. Hopefully they've got signage up that lets the tractor trailer rigs know that they're taking the limits.
Yes.
Not to go that way.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right.
We'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. Good meeting. Thank you.